Hello followers and welcome back to MrMFretwell Plays Minecraft. And in today's episode we're going to be continuing on with the brewing room here, and depending on how quick we get the brewing room wrapped up will determine whether we can add the storage room to the tree farm over there so that we can move that chest. Now, I haven't done too much since the last episode. I did go and collect some more clay and make up some more redstone clay because we're going to need that. And I've been spending the majority of my time kind of cleaning up the ravine here because that's going to be one of the next projects that I want to work on. Aside from that, as I've been clearing it out, I've been gathering up iron slowly. Got some potatoes going in there. I haven't done too much else. I did do a little bit of branch mining and I found some diamonds. I just found 4 diamonds. Didn't do that for very long though because my inventory was all full, so I did find that and that was pretty cool, but aside from that really I haven't done too much. So the first thing that we need to do is put this lamp in right here, and we actually want to put the lever inside that block. I just want the stone brick back really, so that now I can put that in and it's going to remain lit up. And I'm going to put my stone bricks back in there. So that's that bit done. I've carved out the area for where the Nether Wart farms are going to be. I guess the next thing to do is going to be to maybe deal with this, perhaps. That might be the next ideal thing to do. So let's put our levers in here. I don't mind picking these up. There we are. Put a lever in there. Do want to get my chiseled variety back. There we are. I've got the brewing stand back. Now we want to do that. And I'm going to put my lamps in here. And now we can put my redstone clay back. We can take down these torches. As I said last episode, the aim is not to have any torches in here at all. So we're doing pretty well at the moment. I also, as you can see, did work on the staircase and I put the brewing symbol in here. And that was just kind of minor, but I did do that. Let me just put the brewing stands back. There we go. So now the next thing to do really is probably gut the ceiling out and get the ceiling now fully replaced with the redstone clay. That's what I want to put in the ceiling, so let's just do that. Got plenty of gravel. There we go, so that's the ceiling now done. I may put some lamps in here later, we'll just have to see. It's just finding what really works at the moment, but I do want to put a lamp in here and the same on the other side as well. I haven't decided whether I want to go with the pillar quartz again here. This is where the storage is going to be, through here. There we go, put that in. I'm not sure whether I really want to do the pillar look again on that wall to make it match like this, or whether to just kind of leave it like this and do something a bit different, but we'll just have to see on that one. So I guess the next thing to work on will be the Nether Wart farm. So we want to have our quartz block here with a pressure plate on it, and we're going to need some redstone actually. I didn't think about that. Let me go grab some redstone here. There's some just upstairs. I'll just have a quick jog and let's grab some redstone. I have the pistons I need, although I'm going to have to turn them into sticky pistons, but that's fine. I can just go and run and grab some slime balls in a moment. Just want to test it with the normal pistons first. So we're going to want to put that there, and we're going to want to just for a moment dig this out. It's dark in here now. And then we want to run our redstone all the way down to the end. Like so, just like that. Now that should power all of the pistons that are going to be sat in here. This is where the soul sand is going to be. So this top layer we can actually completely remove because we don't need it for now. Let me see, where is my... oh, gravel will do, I guess. Let's just put that there, and the same thing on this side. Just gonna clear this out. This is where the soul sand is going to sit, on these blocks. But right here, we can take this out. This is, as I say, where the soul sand is going to go. Like this. And I'm probably going to need to get some dirt or gravel just so that I can bridge my way back up again. Now I can put my quartz block back and put a pressure plate on it. I don't have a pressure plate actually to work with at the moment, which is kind of awkward. I'm just going to break this open. I'm going to get myself some smooth stone. I know what I can do. It'll save a lot of time. We can just, yeah, we can just do this. There we are. And I can get a pressure plate. This is going to be the pressure plate I'm going to be using. So that should now work on that. And in here we should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this is where the pistons are going to sit. I'm just going to put normal pistons in here now to make sure that it works. It does. So now we need to turn all of these into sticky pistons. I don't think there's a tool that can really speed up the mining of these guys. So let's just break these down. I have enough slime balls to do it, of course. They're just in my storage room, so let's go and grab those. Up we go. And into the storage room. Here we are. Now let's get myself some sticky pistons. I'm going to need 2 more slime balls. I don't have too many slime balls. It's one thing that I don't have a lot of, but no doubt we'll have plenty fairly soon. So, arrows. Let me just drop off these spare arrows that are just clogging up my inventory. I'm also done with buckets as well. I think I'm done with everything else in there. Just want to free up a little bit of room in my inventory so that I can work a little better. So back down we go, and into here. And let me get these sticky pistons in. There we are. And now let's get the soul sand on top. There we are. Now all of this is going to be quartz, so I'm not too worried at the moment about what this looks like. So we are now going to be able to... Now then, why is that not working? Oh, because I didn't put the pistons there. Oh dear. Here we are. We can put that right very quickly. Let me get my sticky pistons. So there's going to be 40 Nether Wart plants in total because there's another farm exactly the same as this one on the other side of this wall. So we're going to have a good outlay of Nether Wart. We're not going to be struggling for that, that's for sure. I'm now going to just run my quartz along to the back here, and I'm going to make some more quartz just to finish it off. So this is where obviously the Nether Wart is going to sit. Now I don't know exactly what I want to do as far as decoration in the room is concerned. We can put that back now, but this is the way it works. We walk in, the Nether Wart plants pop off, and then we can go and collect them, and if we need to we can jump down, which is perfectly fine. I would do a more advanced solution, but for right now I just need something that works. I'm thinking potentially just doing some quartz, maybe some pillars and then some steps, and then potentially clay at the back of this. That might look pretty cool. Let's try that. Do I have any pillar quartz on me? No, but I can make some without too much trouble. Let me just knock this out here, and if I run quartz up like that and then I gut this out, there we are. I have a couple of stairs on me, not too many of course, but it's enough to test, and then I can replace this here with the clay. Now the problem with doing that is it's going to be quite costly, and I think I'm going to put lamps in the ceiling for how I want that to look. But I do like that look, so I think that we're going to go with that. And that's something that we can work on off camera. Just going to be a case of finishing it. No, we're not going to run into problems with that, I don't think. There we go. Just carve this out, and let me just try the other side. We're going to need 4 of those. And the idea is basically that I'm going to have this, and the stairs are going to run along the whole bottom area, and then I'm going to have clay running through this little bit. Well, no, that's not too much of a problem actually, because ooh, though that could be. That's the wall right here, isn't it, on the other side? Yes. If we're going to want to do that, that means that we're going to have to go in a block. But I'm sure it'll be fine. I think we should just fit it. So we can fix that lamp in a moment. Just need to get that done. Where's my crafting table? We'll just put that for right here for right now. There we go. Let me get myself some more redstone clay. I don't have too much of that left, but I do have some more clay, so I can get some more if I need to. Oops. Ooh, it's thundering out there. Glad I'm not up there today. Here we are. So the idea is that it's going to run along like this, and the same thing is going to happen along the top. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with the ceiling yet. I may put the chiseled quartz in for that. Down this middle section. That might look pretty cool. I might do a mixture of maybe pillared quartz running this direction with the chiseled in the middle. Now that might look pretty nice. But again, I'm going to need to play around with that for a little bit. The things that we do need to do though is get some more stairs going. Let's see, we need to put that right. There we are. So that's kind of what I want to have with that. So let's make some more of these. So for the roof, I'm thinking something like this, and then the chiseled variety in the middle, and then every so often having a gap for where the redstone lamp will sit. And maybe let's just carve this out. I didn't really want to carve that one out. I'm just going to try and work out where the lamps need to go for the best appropriate lighting in here. So if I did a lamp there and a lamp there, that wouldn't really work. Oops. This pick is too powerful for quartz. Let me see. I couldn't do one every one. Maybe if we did a lamp here, and then a lamp there, and then a lamp there. That still wouldn't really work. I'm trying to make it match. How about if we put one at either end, and then we decide one, maybe if I skip 2 each time. Nope. But if I skip 3, yeah, we're not going to match. What if I skip 4? No, 4 isn't going to work. I have an idea. That, and then that, and hopefully that will be enough lighting for the whole thing, because it's of an even width, which is something I didn't think about initially. So lighting in here would be kind of tricky. I have 2 lamps actually, so we can try that. Let me see, let's knock you out. Put the lever up there, and then the lamp in its place. And I don't have any more wood to try the other lever, but let's just see what it looks like if I take down all the torches in here. Still pretty bright. I think that with that one in place here as well, that should keep it bright enough. What's it down like here? 8, 9. That shouldn't be too bad, honestly. I could always lower it 1 block, but I don't want to necessarily do that. It's just going to be down here where there could be an issue. We could do lamps in this, but again, I don't know exactly how that's going to look. I'm going to have to think about that for a little while before deciding exactly what I want to do with that, because the quartz is kind of a commitment if I do that. So I'm going to have a little think about it, guys, and I will be right back. Probably with at least one of these farms done, then we can start and think about the storage. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay guys, so I worked on the Nether Wart farm and I've got a more complete design now. One thing I noticed is with having the pressure plate here, I would collect the Nether Wart and then it would pop off when I walked out again. So I put the pressure plate at the other end so we can just stand here, and it also means if I happen to walk a little ways by accident, I'm not going to harvest an unfinished farm. So as you can see, I've planted it and it's growing bit by bit. Now I'm running pretty low on resources, so I've left this for right now, and I will add that as and when I get complete. So this is the ceiling design I went for. It's light enough in here in all the spaces so that mobs can't spawn. Just managed to get away with the 2 lamps and this nice quartz design on the ceiling. So now we shift our attention to down here, and this is where my storage is going to be, my crafting and so forth. So I want to make it definitely a slabbed floor. That's pretty much standard with all the rooms here, just so that mobs won't end up spawning on them. Now I'm running pretty low on clay more than anything else, so we probably won't be able to finish this room today because I'm going to go and need to get some more clay, but that's fairly easy to attain. All I just need to do is find some time to do it, but that's okay. Now I do want to try this, so I want to put pillar quartz blocks in the corner to the ceiling again, like so, and then I'm probably going to put a stairs border around the top and probably the red stained clay in here, although the problem with doing that may be that the storage room wiring is right above us, so I might not be able to do too much with that. Potentially I might be able to just wrap something around here. The truth of the matter is, really, I could do with actually going down one lower. There's quite a bit of an issue here with how cramped things are getting now. I have put this probably in the least effective area for it, but there we go. It's just how things happen sometimes, so we can just get along with that, no problem. I'm just going to put my stairs down here, and we'll just go down an extra level. It doesn't hurt. I've got plenty of room to work with. I'm back using Worker, by the way, because Worker 2 got burned out. I can repair him at some point fairly soon. So the idea of this room is it's going to be a place for where all my chests are going to go for all the different ingredients. There's also going to be a place for glass bottles, Nether Wart, water bottles I'm thinking as well. We need to get an infinite spring in here to try and fill up the water bottles as well, of course. And we also need storage space for potions themselves. So pretty much every wall is going to have something on it. I'm thinking that one wall should have crafting and infinite spring. In fact, you don't even need an infinite spring. All you need is just one space of water. That's all we really need. So if I can do that, then that would be ideal. We'll probably, I'm thinking this wall maybe, and then the ingredients wall is this one, and then the potions wall is going to be this one. So as I said before, we're going to do the slabbed floor. I'm running pretty low on quartz to the point where I don't think I'm going to finish the entire build with it. I only have just over a stack of silk touched quartz left, so I'm probably going to need to go and grab some more fairly soon, which hardly surprises me, but there we go. Probably the most expensive room in my base, that's for sure. And the clay I'm basically out of, so we're not going to have too much to play around with there. Now, I still haven't really 100% figured out what I want to do with this. I'm tempted to put another pillar here, but I don't think that that would really solve this issue right here, although it might. I would just have to think about it, I guess, and see what it looks like. So let me just grab the remaining quartz that I have, and we'll try that. There we go, more quartz. But yeah, now I'm totally out of nether quartz, so I'm going to have to go collect some more. I'll do that off camera. If I don't have enough, what I'll do is we will work on the other thing that I need to do today, the storage room for the tree farm, and then next episode I will wrap the brewing room up. And there's not much I need to do now, so we'll probably twin that with something else. It will just be more of an introductory type thing. I'll work on this stuff off camera, notably getting the Nether Wart farm finished. I'll be able to work on that off camera because you've already seen that complete. And all we've got to do really then is wrap up the last little bits of storage, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. So hopefully all goes to plan. Next episode we will have a fully complete brewing room, and I can start and make myself lots and lots of potions, which is going to be really, really handy for future events, no doubt. So that's kind of the aim with this room, because before I only had one brewing stand and I didn't really use it because there was nowhere to put potions and things. I have some potions, but not many, and I don't use them that often either, so not good. I really don't have a lot of quartz from that to really play with. Well, let's make these into pillar quartz blocks, and this is going to kind of run up to the ceiling, and I'm going to have stairs there. I can't pick that up. We can now though, but that means that I'm going to have to do something like this. How did I do it before? Not. Oh, I must have, yeah, like that. So that's where the stairs are going to run, and we'll probably look at that in a moment, but what would this look like? So we want that, and then we want to put that on the top, and then that down. Then in here, what we would have is sort of like the red stained clay. Let's put some light up there. Not bad. And then obviously the stairs would run around the corner. Something doesn't seem quite right at the moment. That I'm not crazy about that. It seems too tight, really. I'll probably think of something else to do with that. But that's just going to require a little bit of thought going into it, so I'm going to think about that for a little while at the very least. One thing I do know that I want to do is put the pillar quartz in each corner though, so we can go ahead and do that. And we want to do the same thing in this corner. And we can do it in the other corners as well. 1, 2, 3, and then, whoops. That, and then that, and we can just put some torch lighting up in here just for temporary lighting purposes, and we can do this as well up to the top, and I can make myself a bunch of slabs to finish off the floor here. That'll do. I'm gonna put that back, and that we do need to make up some stairs as well, but I don't think I'm going to have enough at the moment for that. I don't know. I think that I would like stairs here, and then sort of like the clay wall there with the chests in it. Although I said that was going to be the crafting wall, didn't I? So the crafting stuff will be on that wall, as I say. More quartz. That's going to be the last bit of quartz that we have. So I will have to go and get some more. That's perfectly fine, but I won't bore you with doing that. That's kind of a hassle to collect quartz, so I will bring you in next episode, probably having wrapped up the walls, and all that will be left to do is just kind of incorporate the storage. So that's not too much of an issue. Let me see. Yeah, I just barely made a stack out of that. That's not very good at all. Let's just make up some stairs. Just run those like so. And I think the same thing here, really, maybe. I'm going to say no on that. I'm going to make another set of stairs, though. So I can plug that gap. And then we're going to have 3 to do this. And we still need to think about lighting as well. That's one thing that we've not really looked into yet. So I need space here for 12 different ingredients for this wall. Just going to use this wall as an example. They're all the same size. So we're going to have 3, 6, That's only going to give me room for 9. Ooh, I could do a trap chest wall and have like sort of like an array of things. And that would give me 3, 6, 9, and then 12, but then that wouldn't necessarily match. Oh no. Oh, this is gonna be fun to work out. Because we have the 12 ingredients, and then that's everything including potion ingredients and the glowstone, redstone and gunpowder. So I can either do 9, but if I did 12 then that wouldn't work out so well. And I could only do 10 by doing it this way. Maybe that? What would that give me? 10? That would give me 13, so I would have 1 spare. I could put glass bottles in the middle, or water bottles in the middle. That might work. And then that would give me enough then. Yeah, I think that would look... That doesn't look too bad, actually, thinking about it. And we'll do like a trap chest array or something like that. I'm just going to put the quartz in the bottom here. It's all about figuring it out as you go along. And I'll probably put red clay at the back of that, I think. There we are, let's just clear that out. Oops, we can put that right. Just like that, and we'll just need to replace this one. Yeah, I think that would look pretty good. Red clay as the background material. And probably red clay here as well. And then we'll have like this inset area for like a panel based wall. My only concern with that though is I wouldn't be able to open these 2 chests. I could add slabs. That is something that I could do with the quartz. So I'm going to have a little think about that before I commit to that. Oh, there's some quartz left. Is that going to give me enough for some slabs? It is. So we can just try this one last thing and then we'll go do something else. So we've worked on this for a while now. I could do that. Whoops. We could have to put clay obviously behind it. Or I could do that. That might look better. Do something like that. Although that still does look better. I'm going to have a think about it before I commit to anything at the moment. So I'll play around with that off camera. And I'll come back when it's a bit more clear in my head. The fact that I don't have all the materials either kind of makes it quite challenging. So I'll have to have a little think about that one. So instead, for the rest of today's episode, we're going to work on tackling this. The tree farm never did have a proper storage room. It was on my agenda of things to do, but I never got around to actually doing it. So now would be a good time to actually solve that problem, somewhat, by adding a storage room, and I think I'm going to put it in this corner. I was initially going to have a charcoal machine as well, but I have so much coal now, I don't think it's really worth it that much anymore. Oh, hello. Ooh, that's going to be tight. Oh, we'll have to do it at the back edge then, I suppose. I'll fix that later. Let's see what's at the back edge. Because I don't think we'd be able to bust through the other way. I don't think that's possible. Although it might be, because I deliberately avoided it. Let's try that first. I do want it near the front, not the back of the tree farm. Can I bust through this? What's that? No, we cannot. Everywhere's pretty much just got something in it now. Which is a shame, but there we are. It doesn't surprise me the way that this base has gone. So much stuff that has now been added from when this tree farm was built. After all, that must have been coming up on 40 episodes ago now, or something like that, so it hardly surprises me. Oh, there's nothing down here. Oh, there's an emerald down there. Should probably go get that. But that's for another day. Just going to carve out a little room here. It doesn't need to be massive. I just need a place for... I don't even need a place for wood. I just need a place for saplings, really, to go. Because all my wood goes into my main storage room where I'm going to use it the most. So I'm just going to make a very, very small little storage room in here. That may need addressing. But I'm guessing that if I... Oh no, maybe not. I can... oh, I'm getting normal stone back. I don't really want that. I guess I could make it go a little bit further this way. That's always an option. I'm thinking that it needs to obviously have a wooden floor. There's going to need to be a step right there. And I don't have a wooden step on me. Now I have a crafting table. This is something that I've been meaning to use for a long time, and it's just sat in a chest. So I'm going to go get this crafting table, and it's going to finally have a home instead of being in my storage room. I was initially going to use it in the brewing room, but I made a crafting table, so now it's no longer needed in there, so we can actually use that in the tree farm. So, oh, I'm going to get some steps while I'm here too, and I think that that's everything I want for the moment. Save myself crafting everything. So we can finally get this dang chest out of the way. It's been there and it's been bugging me for a long time that I never managed to move it, so now's a good time to actually get that done. And I'll fix the cobble in the wall, don't worry, I'll fix it. Ah. I just knew I was going to do that. Well, at least we can get those now. So we'll just hop back up here and put this in here. Now we have an actual room, and we can put some cobble here like so, and let me get my wood. There's some lava down there, but it shouldn't catch fire. It's a long way away. I would be very surprised if it did. So let me just knock this out. Let's bring this in. There we go. And in here we are going to want this crafting table. And as far as chests are concerned, we can't use that wall really. We can, however, well, I'm going to pick that back up for a moment. I've got an idea. Crafting bench in the middle. Crafting bench like that, and then we'll have chests stacked up either side. So we're going to have plenty of storage. I'm going to have 4 double chests. That should contain enough saplings, I think. For the amount of time I'm going to be using this farm, I don't think that we will ever come anywhere close to filling that amount of saplings. So we want some wood along the bottom here as well. There we are. Got 1 plank spare, that was fine. So on the back wall, I'm thinking that we want to use something other than wood, and I'm thinking the traditional cobblestone might look pretty good in here. I've used stone bricks an awful lot, so cobblestone might be nice just to vary it up. I do like the way wood and cobble actually looks together. Wood and stone bricks looks good together too, but I think that the traditional cobble might look a little better, particularly as we're using smooth stone on this wall. So I'm just going to knock this out. There we are, so we can make this cobblestone as well. And this wall too. Now we're going to have to make sure the lighting is pretty good in here, because it's not slabs. Unfortunately, I could make it slabs if I really wanted to, but that would kind of conflict with that. So, now the ceiling, I'm probably gonna... What do I want to make the ceiling? I could make the ceiling stone bricks, but I'm more lured towards using cobble. But what I am going to do is I'm going to get some of these back so that I can repair the wall of the actual room. That's killed that slime. So I can now put this back. Oops. There we are. Let's put this back like so. And let's knock this down. There we are, we picked that up, so I can now repair the wall as well. And I'm thinking that 1 lamp should suffice in here. I'm going to go and grab some glowstone momentarily. Or do I have one on me? No, I do not. So I'm going to need to go get a lamp. So, lamp we're going to need, and chests, which is fine. So I'm going to need 6 chests and a single lamp, because the other 2 chests are outside where the double chest is that I can take down. There we are. There we go. It's fixed. It's fixed, guys. Don't worry. Alrighty, so back over here again. This storage room is a long way away from where my tree farm is and my farms, but it's just how things get designed sometimes. So what do we not want any longer? That or that? Pretty much done with the cobblestone. I'm definitely done with the soul sand for the time being. Pistons, I'm done with those. Nether wart we can also put away. I'm going to need some redstone. I'm going to need some glowstone as well. Also done with that and that. And I also want some wood. And enough wood to make 6 double chests, so 2 blocks of wood is enough for a chest, so we need 12 of those, which should give us 48 planks, which should convert roughly into 6 chests. Yep. And I'm going to make the redstone lamp now as well. I'm going to try and reduce as much stuff in my inventory as possible. We can put flint away. Flint and dirt. Gravel. Dye we can put away again. There we go, dye. Can drop the redstone and the quartz off on the way over there. Ladders we don't need, because I'm going to try and get the whole chest moved in one go. So I'm just going to run back to my storage room here. I'm done with redstone, and I'm also done with quartz, and even coal I don't need. I'm just carrying that coal around for no reason. So I can now pick up this chest here as well. There we are. Got all the saplings in there. Down we go. Now this works out pretty handy actually, because 4 double chests means that I can have 1 type of chest dedicated to each type of sapling. So we can put these in here, those in there. Let me get the lamp in as well. There's that done. Now this wood I'm actually saving for the cocoa bean farm, but afterwards that's just going to go back into the main storage room. So I would say that that's pretty much done. I may add some item frames in here a little later, just on each of these here to signify what is what. And let's just take these torches down. But I would consider that pretty much done. I may later change this back to smooth stone. I think it would match the rest of the room a little better. But aside from that, really, that's kind of everything I wanted to do with this. It just gets it out of the way. Now, this frees up this area, which is something I want to use in a couple of episodes' time. And I'm going to need some smooth stone for that as well. I'm just going to patch this gap up, and this is going to free up room for something I want to do in a couple of episodes time. So I think that's going to be just about it for today, guys. Off camera I'm going to collect more quartz and more clay, and I'll come back to you with a finished farm here, and I'll probably have worked out a couple more things that I want to do down there, and I'm also going to have just wrapped that little bit up there as well, and I may have done some other small improvements around the cave here, but maybe next episode we will work on the fort again, and that'll just give me a little bit more time to just collect the quartz and so forth that I'm going to need, so that I can finish the brewing room. So that's probably, we'll probably work on the boathouse next episode. I think that might just be a nice relaxing break from all this work that we've been doing down here, so something to look forward to there. So until next time, guys, I hope that you've enjoyed, and until then, see you later and have a good day.